I think people around here are really beginning to picture the possibility of oil on shore, but one of the things that I've been reminded of here in recent days is the impact of the oil, whether or not it ever reaches the shore, the shoreline. And we have turtle habitats here and many different sorts of wildlife preservation that go on Dauphin Island. That's very important, of course. But the charter boat fishermen, they 2-3 weeks ago, they knew the jig was up. As of yesterday, all the federal waters south of Dauphin Island have been closed to fishing of any sort. Well, that's their livelihood, that's their career. The fishermen, it's the same story. One guy said yesterday, I may not be able to fish in the Gulf for another 2 years. And we're hearing projections anywhere of the oil impact on the fishing industry being anything from 2 months to 2 decades right now. And the 2 decades figure is truly frightening. It's truly frightening. The tourist industry here has been radically impacted. Even if the beaches technically are open, but as I understand it, they're now actually, the federal government's now putting out signs saying you can swim here, but we don't recommend it because it might be toxic. From the real estate salespeople, we're getting news of 70, 80, 90% cancellations. There's definitely a feeling that the federal government and maybe the state and BP hasn't done what they should have done. The situation really seems to be deteriorating, and I think maybe part of that impact is again when the federal government started closing the waters south of Dauphin Island. I mean, people really began to get it at that point. We have to trust the people who are coming to help us because we do not have the means to clean this up. We don't have the means to protect the turtles on the west end. We don't have the means to clean up an oil slick, that's going to cripple, damage the tourism industry for a year. There are going to be lives that are hurt and broken and dreams that are dashed. When this emergency will be over and where all the businesses will end up, we don't know. We don't know. Scary times.